thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. And all this week, we're helping your kids become Kitchen Kiddo Commanders, helping the little ones turn everyday mealtime into a family affair and a globe-trotting adventure, as you hopefully saw yesterday with our waffles and mochi get cooking video. Our taste-along is now about to take a detour to Latin America, specifically Gaby's Latin American kitchen, which technically would be in Jersey City, New Jersey, which is the hometown of author Gaby Melian, who with the help of America's Test Kitchen Kids can turn your kitchen into a Latin American kitchen, with 70 kid-tested and kid-approved recipes for young chefs, refined by 15,000 kid testers working for ATK Kids, to make them practical, useful, delicious, whimsical, and plenty heartfelt enough, given the soul of this Buenos Aires Argentinian chef, for this cookbook. This was purchased for $4.99 from Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store, and the recipes are divided into 6 food chapters. They are breakfast, lunch, snacks and drinks, dinner, sides and sauces, and desserts. In Spanish, desayuno, almuerzo, meriendas y bebidas, cena, guarniciones y salsas, and postre. In the spirit of full disclosure, I'm half Puerto Rican. Well, will we call it to a half Puerto Rican? Although it doesn't show because I never learned much of a lick of Spanish. So hopefully we can get these pronunciations down pat as much as I can. If not, I might be placed in el cárcel, which is Spanish for jail. Anyway, we'll begin in the desayuno section with tortillas verdes, tortilla chips with green salsa, cheese, beans, and fried eggs. This hails from the country of Mexico, serves cuatro, 4, and at a difficulty level of 1 to 3 cleavers, 1 beginner, 2 intermediate with a little help from the grown-up, and 3 advanced with plenty of help from a grown-up. Well, it's just a 4-pager. So, yeah. You're gonna need your parents for this one. But you'll find plenty of step-by-step photographic instructions that hopefully you, with the help of a grown-up, should be able to execute well. All the ingredients for these recipes are outlined under in sus marcas, ready, equipment, which is also outlined in graphical illustrations with correct labels at the beginning of the book, underneath listos, set, and finally, production, how to make the recipe under fuera. Go. In sus marcas, listos, fuera. Ready, set, go on to the next one. Ceviche de Camarón, shrimp ceviche. This hails from the country of Ecuador and serves 6, and is actually a beginner's recipe. Hey, kids need a lot more fish in their diet. There's so much nutrients in fish, even though kids can be a little bit, well, fishy when it comes to trying such things. There's no need to feel fishy about it, not when ATK Kids helping you out. You'll also get some ingredient practice and substitutions, some outlined in text, some with step-by-step photographic instructions making them even more easier to follow. Plus, you also get some science stuff. After all, this is ATK Kids. It wouldn't be America's Test Kitchen without a little bit of food science thrown in for good measure. We have here chicken turnovers, empanadas de pollo, which is actually an advanced recipe from Argentina, this making a dozen. Ready, set, keep going. Thank goodness for these photographic step-by-step instructions, making things a lot easier along the way. Next, my favorite nachos. Mis nachos favoritos from Mexico, serving 6 to 8. They didn't have to include nachos, but for some reason, Gaby did. It's a Tex-Mex thing, but you can make it your thing, your way. By the way, this is a vegetarian version. No meat involved. You'll also get some historical tidbits about certain dishes. and these sidebars here, such as who invented nachos. By a large consensus, it really is a Tex-Mex thing, but the debate rages on. Heck, they'll keep debating, we keep cooking and eating. As we move on to this oven-baked stud steak with chimichurri sauce, a staple from Argentina. It's entraña al horno con chimichurri, which will serve 4, and it's an intermediate recipe to do. This is fried eggs, huevos fritos, probably one of the easiest, most simplest recipes to master in here because it really is all about the eggs. So make sure they're mighty primo. Anyway, this is in the guarniciones y salsas section, sides and salsas and condiments. I mean, it should have been in the breakfast section, but hey, this is their cookbook. Not really mine, although it is my copy now, and I say this definitely belongs in the breakfast section. But a lot of folks in Latin America do serve eggs as a versatile side dish, and one of the most simplest ones they know, for a variety of savory recipes. Finally, here we have no-bake chocolate cookie and dulce de leche cake, choco torta, from Argentina, serving 8, and believe it or not, it's actually a beginner's recipe to do. There's nothing beginner looking about this, though. And Gaby says she really doesn't know anyone who has kept leftovers of this cake for very long. It's too delicious. I would add a little touch of whimsy by way of these little candy sprinkles here. Little edible confetti. Anyway, the introduction outlines certain Latin ingredients, such as dulce de leche, and a whole lot more. Dulce de leche being a key player in some of the more sweet applications at the tail end of the book. Plus, a Spanish glossary of a good many Latin American ingredients with English translations. As I said before, a graphical outline of kitchen equipment, and because this is America's test kitchen, for kids or adults, they outline in step-by-step photos key prep tips for certain foods, slicing and mincing and grating and shredding and measuring and weighing, dry ingredients, liquid ingredients, fruits, veggies, you name it. You'll also get a brief primer on certain countries and cultures within Latin America, such as the ones we've highlighted, and plenty more, including Peru, which is my bestie David's native homeland, and Puerto Rico. Speaking of which, I'm a quarter Puerto Rican, and a quarter Polish, and a quarter American, so I feel like it was incumbent upon me to get some of the pronunciations right in here, or else. This retails in the States for $22.99 and in Canada at $29.99. In sus marcas, listos, fuera. One more time, ready, set, go. Or in this case, ready, set, cook. And now that we've outlined everything in here, you're on your own. Although, with the help of your family, you'll never feel alone. That's the way it should be in the kitchen, and especially around the table. 4.5 out of 5 claps. Given the heart, the soul, and the flavor that this thing brings, along with just a little touch of whimsy, I leave the final word to the great Bart Simpson.
Ay, caramba!
Ay, caramba indeed. Gaby's Latin American Kitchen by Chef Gaby Melian with the help of America's Test Kitchen Kids. I hope we got all the pronunciations down right. As I now pronounce this, I grow wumbly good.
Smells surprisingly good in here. I don't think he's gonna get on the plate in time. You are not stopped! Because you need to go cook my dinner, please. Yeah. Dinner.
Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.